G'day, Rob here from the Guitar Society. Today we're going to ask the question, can playing guitar improve your life and positively influence others? Let's look at firstly why we play the guitar. Some common reasons are, it's the most popular, versatile, expressive and beautiful instrument ever made. Without it, rock and roll, blues, country, most popular types of music probably wouldn't exist or sound very different. Imagine AC/DC without a guitar. It's a great social connector. No other instrument brings people together as a group and connects them through music like the guitar does. I don't think I've ever seen a tuba or a grand piano at a campfire. It teaches discipline through practice, learning techniques. It helps others see you through rose-tinted glasses. Apparently, playing a guitar is an attractive hobby. It also promotes creativity, sharpens concentration, and it builds your confidence as you improve your ability. So after hearing these reasons, if you haven't already started playing guitar, you'd be mad not to start. However, let's go a little deeper into how that little piece of wood with strings on it can help enhance your life and positively influence others. An intrinsic part of being a human being is that we seek out things that reward us, fulfill our desires, expand our knowledge, and give us a sense of purpose. We are a needy species. We want more than just the bottom two layers of Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Once we've got those two base levels of survival sorted, we're looking towards getting as much out of the next three layers as we can, and pretty quick. We have a seemingly endless array of needs and wants that set us apart from the other animals we share the planet with. Now let's look at this a little deeper as we explore more layers of Maslow's hierarchy of needs and see how it all links together. Let's look firstly at level 3, love and belonging. The need to belong is a powerful driver in social relationships and essential for a person's well-being. Humans are a social animal, and like it or not, we tend to form groups and we want to fit in. Joining a group or establishing a social connection is made easier if there is a shared interest or a mutual respect of something. As guitar playing is globally admirable and a coveted skill, this can be a nice way to establish a connection. Additionally, just by playing the guitar means that you're part of a special group of people, a diverse group that can relate to each other on levels that others cannot, a community of shared motivation and understanding. I have found and made real long-lasting connections at all levels of society through my ability to play the guitar, and it's opened many doors. On the topic of the other part of this level of hierarchy, well, I cannot guarantee that you will find true love through playing your guitar. It definitely can assist with the laws of attraction. You will be hard pressed to find anybody who finds guitar playing a turn off. So there you have it. If you already play the guitar at any level, you're already ahead of the curve in the love and belonging sphere of needs. Okay, now let's look at level 4, esteem. Some of the greatest human needs revolve around being appreciated, validated, respected or admired. The simple act of playing the world's most versatile and acceptable instrument can provide a link to all those needs. I've been playing guitar now off and on professionally for over 30 years, and I cannot think of one person who has ever said to me, "Why would you do that?" People admire somebody who plays an instrument. From CEOs to the down and out, everyone would love to be able to play an instrument if they don't already do so. So whether you're an introvert or an extrovert, the feelings associated with gaining respect and validation are something we all crave. Now the last level, level 5, self-actualization. Being the best you can may be a lofty sounding goal, but as with most things in life, it's more about the journey than the destination. I'm not even sure we can really truly get to self-actualization. However, by expanding your capacity for understanding, compassion and acceptance, Our continued emotional growth is worth the effort. Doing meaningful things like learning new skills or helping others provides us with a sense of purpose and makes us feel better about ourselves and the world. While you may never know all there is to know about the guitar, no one does, except maybe Steve Vai. What a way to keep working towards being the best you can while making friends and connections along the way. However, the number one reason you should play the guitar is that it's fun. It has improved my life dramatically from the moment I picked it up, and I cannot imagine life without it. Now let's hear from two incredible musicians about how the guitar has improved their life and influenced others. G'day folks, this is Rob Walter from the Guitar Society, coming to you from Sunshine Beach in Australia. Now today we're going to talk with an inspiring, down-to-earth, all-round good bloke, multi-instrumentalist, Andy Sishon. Now Andy has played with big names such as Shania Twain, currently plays with Billy Joel, but before moving to America, he played with Aussie household names such as Rose Tattoo. Also played and fronted his own hard rock band, Judge Mercy. We've known each other for a long time, and it's good to chat with you today, Andy. How are you?
I'm very well. It's actually 84, which I forget what that is in Fahrenheit now, 84 and sunny in Brooklyn, New York. So
Nice.
as much as I'd love to be in Noosa, I think I got you beat with the weather. Only thing is, I can't really go outside and enjoy it because I'm still in lockdown.
Do you think having the guitar and playing the guitar, like it's a pretty big part of our lives, imagine if you didn't have guitar and being in lockdown.
I mean, I can't even begin to fathom what that would be like. And,
Yeah.
and I'm back to being like I was as a 14-year-old. You know, there's always a guitar up by the television upstairs. And, you know, like I'm like, pinky, 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 the whole time if I'm watching television late at night, I just never stop playing.
Yeah.
It's almost like, you know, having a pacifier, a dummy. It's like, you know,
Yes.
it makes you feel good, you know, especially if you've got something that's, you know, that moves you emotionally, or that has, you know, I've got some older instruments here, and you can feel the character in the old wood, the old Honduran mahogany and stuff, you know, and it's comforting to me for sure, you know.
Is there any like highlight gigs where they stick in your mind where you were on stage and you went, wow, this is just like goosebumps? I'm sure there's been some.
Yeah.
Any that stick out?
Yeah. I mean, of Billy's shows, obviously, Shea Stadium in 2008 was pretty spectacular.
Is that the last gig at
Last play at Shea, yeah, before they blew it up and then
Yep.
rebuilt. That was, you know, and that's where the Beatles played and the Who played, and at that morning I was actually sworn in as a US citizen. It was a big day, you know,
Wow. Huh.
and we get there and we knew we had special guests like Tony Bennett and Steven Tyler, which was awesome to play Walk This Way with Steven Tyler. It was great, you know. And then, you know, we get told after sound check, McCartney's coming. He's on a plane, he's going to land. He's got 7 minutes to get from JFK Airport to LaGuardia, you know, to Shea Stadium. But the machinations are in place to make it happen. And, you know, it's like, there he is. I mean, and I don't know if you can see this, but well, I'll show you this. My Aunt Margaret gave me this album when I was 7 years old.
Oh, wow.
Hard Day's Night in mono, right? So it's my life. It's why I do it.
Yes.
And someone, I don't know, some punter gave me this photo, but it's from Shea. And it's, trying to get rid of the glare. It's Billy, Paul, and that fool playing bass over there.
Wow.
So that was pretty special. That was, we didn't come down. All of us, including Billy, didn't come down for weeks. and to play with, my hero, to play with McCartney, not only one of the greatest songwriters that ever lived, but one of the greatest bass players that's ever lived.
G'day folks, this is Rob from the Guitar Society, and today we are with an incredible guitar player, a teacher, athlete, and all-round good guy. This man has recorded 5 solo albums already. He's got another one on the way. Played with a plethora of artists and bands. I've known him for around 30 years.
Wow.
His name is Simon Gardner, and he joins us for a chat today. G'day, mate.
G'day, mate. Great to be here.
And what is it about the guitar that is so cool? What is it that just drew you to the guitar and continues to this day?
It's just so... You could write a book on it, and people have, I'm sure, about the
look at it for starters. Look at that.
The aesthetic of that and that guitar in particular. Like for me, that was, that guitar there. When my grandmother passed away, she left us all a little bit of money, an inheritance, and it wasn't, extraordinary, but it was enough to purchase this guitar.
Wow.
And I got this guitar because I'd always wanted a really nice Les Paul that looked like Pagey's Les Paul, which is kind of an understated looking one. It didn't have a super flame top, and this one's a bit washed out like that, which are a plain top, which is like here's a flame, but they're not over the top. So I love the plain top, massive neck, 59 neck, and I learnt to play Stairway to Heaven on her doorstep, and in my mind, I can still see that sheet music in front of me, and me on her porch, on the concrete stairs in Albion, still figuring out how to play those notes and figuring out that A was the same as this A here. So that one there, that was on the notes, was actually the same as that one there.
Right,
And then looking at the chord diagram again, it's feeling very intelligent because it was also scientific, the chord diagram, you've got to add that up with those notes. How could all this be played? Because we didn't grow up on tab. There's nothing wrong with tab, but everything was notated then. So anyway, there's this super strong connection with her and this guitar, and
that's a great story.
So for me it's very special, that guitar, and I've used it of course in recordings and stuff, and I've actually sold it and I had to buy it back.
Had to go with one guitar. You only can have one guitar for the rest of your life. What would it be? Electric guitar. Only one.
I don't know if I could answer that.
You have to, or you'll be murdered.
Murdered.
I think I'd have to pick a Strat.
I think so.
Just because it's versatile.
It's super versatile, super comfortable.
Yes.
Just the most superb design of all time, really.
Pretty much. It's
in fact, in all humanity, really.
I think the Lord himself designed the Strat.